All right, you guys, I want to tell you about VIPKid China trip day 3, the best day. So it's the best day because we finally got to meet our students. And honestly, if this was the only thing we did the whole trip, it would be worth it because, you know, you teach and teach and teach and they seem so far, they are so far away. And it's just so wonderful that we got to actually meet and hug our students today. So, I did a video earlier about the gifts I got ready for the students and how I picked the students to invite. Basically, there are 7 of us who won the trip. We each got to invite 10 students. Some had more students come than others, and 8 of my students came, and it was wonderful. And I just can barely even put into words how grateful I am to have finally gotten to meet these families. The thing is, like, they have put in time with me and they have spent money on our lessons and they have worked hard to prepare for the lessons. And it's so different than being a classroom teacher, but it's so special. So for all of you teachers out there who are watching this, I want you to know what you're doing matters. And even if you never get to connect with your students in person, you are building real relationships with real students. And as I show you pictures and videos, please, like, if you can, put yourself in my shoes because you deserve to meet your students, and I hope someday you will get to, and it's just a really special thing. So it's pretty much all we did today, and that was plenty. So the day had only 2 parts, the meetup and then the free afternoon to spend with your student. So they purposely left the afternoon free so we could spend it with our student. So first we get to this, it's like a hotel conference center, and they had it set up and there was big tables, big round tables, so you would sit with your students that you invited, and we just had time to chat and introduce ourselves. And I am Zinni.
I am Charlene.
Nice to meet you. Can you say welcome to Beijing?
Welcome to Beijing, and thanks for this beautiful necklace.
Meeting these students, it was very weird, to be honest with you, at first, because it was like, I know you, but you don't know me, really. So I would like ask them for a hug and they'd look at me. I told them it was almost like, I told my husband it was like meeting Santa, if you believed in Santa, you know, like, oh, you're real. So I had mostly girls, I had 1 boy, and they were mostly shy, but then they warmed up to me. I got to meet so many wonderful students, and then they had an activity planned, a couple activities planned. First, we all got to give a speech. The teachers got to give a speech. I just got to thank them and tell them some memories.
Such an honor to teach your students. You are the smartest students. VIPKid students are the smartest students, the hardest working students, and you inspire me to learn too. So thank you very, very much.
And then they came up and they presented us with a trophy, and that was really a surprise. And then we got to do this calligraphy activity with the kids. It was just great. It went so fast. It was like a blur, and there were kids everywhere. Between the 7 of us, there was like over 40 students running around, and it was fun. It was just a fun, festive, exciting celebration. And then one of my students, Coco, who I've taught, I don't know how many times, dozens and dozens of times, her parents were both there, and they invited me and teacher Kelly to go with them and explore the city. So we went to, it's kind of like a eat street, it's kind of touristy, which we loved. We got to go see different stores and food, and the whole time we're just talking. And Coco's level 2, which is pretty, I mean, she doesn't have very much English yet. She's still learning, and she was very shy to speak to me at first. But by the end of the night, we had her singing, and we had her telling about her school. Wow, which one is your favorite?
I like this one.
The peach?
Yeah.
Do you know this word? This is cherry.
Cherry.
And do you know this one? Pineapple. Yeah?
I like this one.
Very good. the parents had very solid English, so that was really nice. We went on the subway, we went on buses, we went all over the city. I mean, it was a dream come true. It really was. And I was just so grateful. And Kelly and I just kept looking at each other like, this is the best day ever. It was just so fun. And it was so adventurous, and we ate some crazy foods. I'll show you some pictures. We got back to our hotel at like 8 or something, and we were just exhausted. It was such a great day. So teachers, keep teaching. You are building relationships with your students. These are real kids who truly, truly appreciate everything that you are doing for them, and put your whole heart into it. And my only advice for you teachers is really invest in your regulars. I know some people teach mostly trials or whatever, and they just have a lot of people coming and going, but whoever your regulars are, get to know them. Whatever system you need to like make lists about them and keep track of their birthdays and where they live and who's in their family and their interests, it matters. These are real kids, and I really believe the foundation to any learning, any good teaching relationship is a friendship, like a relationship with your student. You have to care about them. So that's what I wanted to tell you, and I hope you enjoyed looking at some of these pictures from the meetup. It was wonderful. Bye.
Happy Chinese New Year!
Great job! 新年快乐！